Oh, hello! I'm back again for another episode of Thrift Store Show and Tell. This one is number 74. And this includes 3 trips to the thrift store. Here we go. Okay, first trip to the thrift store. This place was a total bust this time, so I only got one thing. And the thing I got is this lady, dancer lady. She has been broken many times. Her head has been broken off, her arm was broken. She has a ribbon around her waist, which it wouldn't surprise me if it does indeed cover another broken spot. So obviously somebody loved her once and put her back together. Someone named Kathy. So yeah, she's an interesting shape, and that's really why I wanted her. Also, she was $2, which seemed reasonable. And then I went to another thrift store. Oh, it was, you know what? It was actually the same one. It was just several days later, in which I found this hummingbird music box. Has a broken beak, as hummingbirds do, but the wings will be useful to me. And it is made by Crowning Touch Collections of Japan. Who knows what music it plays? Oh wait, it has an on-off switch. Amazing. Let's see. Okay, I don't know. It stopped playing. Okay, it's too slow. We're never gonna find out. And so then I found this hilarious item, which is a bust of an owl wearing a suit for some reason. This is probably from Home Goods. Ashland Stylish Accents. This is probably from like Joann or something. Rest in peace, Joann's Fabrics. Also, I would like to say, even though I've kind of always hated them, because their store's weirdly organized, but also I don't want them to go into bankruptcy, because where are you supposed to buy fabric now? I mean, Hobby Lobby is a hell pit. Anyway, whatever. That's that. Anyway, I just thought this guy was funny. Head's useful, could be useful for another piece of a white sculpture. I've been thinking about doing like these totem shaped things, and I think that would be fun to add to that. For some reason, I just randomly thought about how this person wrote a sad comment on my YouTube channel recently about how they were so depressed that all these things are just getting get made into like horrible contemporary art instead of, being loved as they are. And I don't know, it irks me to some degree. Mostly because these things are pervasive, and also these are at the thrift store, which the stop after the thrift store is the landfill. And you know how beautiful landfills are. Anyway, I don't know, I just felt like saying something about that. So thanks, person who's now taking up space in my brain for no reason. Anyway, the other thing I got, which is probably not going to be a thing that becomes a sculpture, and I may send it to a friend if they want it, is this kind of super adorable cat teapot. Decorative use only, I assume. It doesn't say, but just based on the way the glaze is. Anyway, cute cat holding a fish. The fish is the spout, and then the little head comes off. It's taped on right now. Let's untape it. Oh, does the head not come off? Oh, there it goes. Tricky. Oh, see, it has the little things on it, so it doesn't just fall off on its own. It's pretty snazzy. I think this is really cute. Yeah, I had a friend who broke a cat teapot. God, it was probably at least 2 years ago, maybe more. And I thought maybe I'd send this to them as a replacement for the one that they lost, but also this person's house burned down in the LA fires, and I don't know how gift giving works for people whose homes have burned down. Yeah, that's a sad and confusing thing to think about, right? Anyway, if they want it, it's theirs. I'm going to ask them in hopefully a way that doesn't feel insulting. But anyway, so that is 2 thrift store trips of things, just 4 things. And then I went the other night, kind of just to like go to fool around, and I got a bunch of stuff. So, whole bag over here. We have a cardinal. Not a huge fan of this cardinal, but I always need more birds to work with that are bisque. And ooh, we get to know. Man, we still don't get to know what the song is on this one either. Berman and Anderson Incorporated spent a lot of time putting their name on things and not telling you what the song is, and also telling you not to overwind the music box. They could have put the song on there, it would have been nice. Okay, I don't know what it is with me and music boxes today, but they're not working, so whatever. It's a cardinal. Put it by your hummingbird friend there. And then we have this little container, which these 2 like really sweet little birds on it, and a rose, which I don't care about, but well, actually, it's not a bad rose. I might be able to use that on second thought. It's my friend Rose's birthday today. Happy birthday, Rose. I seriously doubt she watches these videos, but if she does, she'll get to hear about her birthday. I also like how these birds are kissing. It's very cute. Okay, so that. Then we have a classic form, which is this bird. It's a dove. It has a very funny shape. And my mom has some of these, or had, and I've found many over the years and put them in a variety of sculptures. So it's nice to find another one, like an old friend. Then we have, we have this, a turkey salt and pepper shaker. This one has salt in it. I found it at the store, so I'm not going to tip it lest I dump salt all over the place. And I have a small bag of things here. And that includes, oh my god, that includes this thing, which I literally did not know was in here, and it's very funny, and I am wearing my glasses, but I still can't read it, so pause with me while I bring it closer up to my eyeballs. Bumpkins? Oh my god, it's called Angel Baby. I'm gonna let you read it yourself with your good eyes of YouTube, because I literally can't read it. Angel Baby, it's the Philippines. By Fabrizio. Bumpkins by Fabrizio. I have no idea what this is. She has a broken wing. She's sort of like if Precious Moments went terrible. Anyway, that's fun. That was one of the, bag things I didn't want, but got anyway, because that's what happens in the bag. Look at this. Her little wing. Her sad little wing is in the bag. Put that over here with her. Then we have this angel playing a violin incorrectly. Here's the top of the violin, or maybe it's like a tiny stand-up bass. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but this is not how you play a violin. This angel does not know anything. I also, as we often look at angel butts in this, in these videos, we will notice that this angel has perched himself perfectly on a branch, so he has no butt. Good job, angel. Put his little extra piece here. And then the last thing, the thing I really and truly wanted in this bag of 3 things is this cat. This cat that looks like it just ate a strawberry popsicle. Look at its face. So hilarious. Love that. Okay, so that stuff. Oh, and then I have a couple of big things, which are, everything's been coming up bears lately, it seems like. So we have this panda. It's a very serious nostril flare happening here. This is by Lennox. Fancy. And I can't peel the sticker off because it's too sticky, but anyway, made by Lennox. I have purchased a figurine of an otter from the 80s that was also made by Lennox. I think this is the same series. And I like how he sits up like that with his holding his little feet. It's strange to me how when you look at ceramic animals over decades, the postures of many of the animals are similar. So I guess people think that pandas sit like that a lot. I find a lot of pandas that are rolled on their backs like that. Anyway, and in bear territory again, more polar bears to go along with the trifecta of baby polar bears I have. This one is really nicely sculpted. Apparently it was, oh, it's also Lennox. It's called Bear Hug. Cute. Gentle Majesty. And I guess, is this the television show Nature, the PBS show? Which is a great show, I have to say. Big fan of the PBS show Nature. This polar bear has eyelashes, I would like to point out. Those are kind of lovely. Yeah, I'm into this. Also, this is like really, really heavy and will be extremely difficult to cut apart, which means maybe the easiest strategy for working with it is to build on top, build over, cut nothing, potentially. All right, that one over there. And then I just have 2 more things. One of the things is not a ceramic at all, but I had to purchase it because it was a very strange item. And that is this, the egg cuber. Makes a square egg. Let's see, egg cuber here, makes a square egg. Oh, I should have showed you this side first because here it is. Here's what it does. Here's the egg that it makes. I have no idea how this is supposed to work. Oh, here are the directions. So, put warm, peeled, hard-boiled egg in egg cuber with base plate flat in bottom. Place forming plate on top of egg. Screw top down until egg becomes square. Then it notes that the best results are if the egg cuber has been chilled. Unscrew cap and push base plate up from the bottom with finger. Remove square egg. And then this photo of a cartoon chicken laying a square egg and cursing and saying ouch is really funny. And it reminds me of 2 things. And one is those square watermelons that they were making in Japan a while back that were like incredibly expensive because it was so hard to grow them as a square. And then the other thing is wombats. Wombats poop squares. And it's kind of under investigation how they do that, because how can an animal possibly poop a square? There's not really very many squares in nature. Anyway, my purpose of buying the egg cuber, I mean, I guess we could take it out of here and take a look at it, right? It's a simple device. I'm going to send this to my nephew, who is 7, for Easter. And the reason I'm actually doing that is to force my sister to help her son try to make square eggs. They also have chickens, so they have a supply of eggs, which is helpful. And yeah, it's really funny. I already had an Easter box for him anyway, and so this is totally going to go in there. I might have her mail me the box back because I think it's so funny. But we'll see. She is also a collector of items, so she may well keep the box. Now, the last thing I got. The last thing I got is, when I first saw it, I was going to use it for a sculpture. Then I got home and I was thinking about it, and I was like, maybe I'll just keep it for my house. And like this happens, I mean, not a lot does it happen, but it does happen sometimes where I just run into something and I'm like, you know what? I like that thing. And in this particular case, it is this very simple white dog, except that, very importantly, I'll be right back. Okay, so I was trying to tell you why this dog was important, and now I can tell you. This dog is not just simply a ceramic dog. He's a lamp. Look at that. Love it. I love it so much. Yeah, so I don't know. I might put him in my house, in a little bedroom or something, because he lights up. And that is magical. So this is all the things that I got 3 trips to the thrift store recently. And I will see you next time. Hope you enjoyed the show.